How can I differentiate between love and affection? Is mother love is love or it's also an affection?
The question is, how do I differentiate between love and affection? Let's look at these. What is love? What is love? What is love? Love is very simply a way of relating to the other. It is a way of relating to the other where you are not relating to get something from the other, where you are not relating because you are dependent on the other in any way, but you are relating in a healthy manner. Not in a manner of taking, but in a manner of giving. Getting it? You see, usually why at all are we connected to anybody? Mother-son relationship, neighbor-to-neighbor relationship, nation-to-nation relationship, friend-to-friend relationship, husband-to-wife relationship. Why at all are we related to anybody? Usually, if you look at it honestly, we are related to anybody because we want something from that entity, him or her. The fact is, if there is no want, probably all of our relationships will cease to exist. There is always an expectation, a demand, a want. I want something from you. That is our usual way of relating. Are you getting it? Any relationship, mother and son, same. The son wants something from the mother and gets it. The mother wants something from the son and keeps getting it. The day this giving and taking stops, the relationship also stops. Love is that relationship where there is no demand from the other. And that can happen only when the mind is such that it feels full, complete and secure in itself. So I'm not relating to the other because I'm needy. I'm not relating to the other because I feel lonely or because I have financial needs or needs of any kind, security needs. I'm not relating to the other to meet my needs. I'm relating to the other in spite of the fact that I am full. This is contrary to the way of the mind. The mind does not operate like this. See, whenever you talk to somebody or you relate to somebody, the question that mind asks is, why? Is that not the question? Why? And what does why mean? Why means, what are you getting? What is the reason? Why at all? The purpose. 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 Why am I visiting him? What is the purpose? What will I get? A different kind of relating where there is nothing that you want and yet there is a relationship. That we do not know because we do not have that mind. The mother does not have that mind. The son does not have that mind. So it is just a game of mutual expectations. Of all the cases filed in the courts, a very, very large proportion is cases amongst family members, brother and brother, sister and brother, father and son, mother and daughter, husband and wife. Wife and in-laws. Tremendously large number of cases are filed amongst family members because the expectations are the highest amongst them. Their relationship is based on business. You give me this, you give me that. And if that give and take doesn't take place, then as we just said, the relationship breaks down. Not only do you have court cases, but you also have honor killings. The man will not go and kill the neighbor's daughter. He kills his own daughter. Why? Because he had no expectations from the neighbor's daughter. But he had deep expectations from his own daughter. What kind of expectations? She will marry according to my choice. And if the daughter doesn't marry according to his choice, then he will kill the daughter. That is the kind of relationships that we have. Often it doesn't become as gross as that. Often the result is not visible in as bloody a form as that. So things can remain somewhat hidden. But that is the fact of the mind that does not feel complete in itself. It will demand something from everybody. It will demand from the neighbor, it will demand from the employer, it will demand from God, it will demand from wife, it will demand from son, it will demand from father, from society, from everybody. It will just keep demanding, right? And this demanding it calls as relationship. So you are demanding and the other person is also demanding, and this mutual thing is called relationship. Obviously this is not love. But we do not know anything except this. We do not know anything except this. And we often give it nice names. No, I'm doing this because the other person will feel hurt. You are just meeting somebody's demands. And in meeting somebody's demands, the alibi that you have is that he will feel hurt. It is just the same as saying, I have placed an order for a dosa. Now the dosa has to come, otherwise I will feel hurt. It's a business. I have given you money, you give me dosa. I have given you birth, you fulfill my expectations. This is not love, not at all. Not at all. Love does not impose conditions upon anybody. Love will not say do this, do that, live this way, live that way. Walk right, walk left, talk to this, do not talk to that. Have this kind of a job, do not have this kind of a job. Marry him, do not marry him. All this cannot be love. There is some game of the ego. Are you getting this? We are talking about this because we are all capable of love, yet starving. Our situation is like that of a man who has all the delicacies right in front of him and is yet starving. We all have the capability for loving relationships. But hardly any of our relationships rise from love. To love, you first require a particular mind. A mind that is not ambitious. If you are ambitious, how will you love? To love, you require a mind that is not afraid, insecure, violent. If you are insecure, how will you love? To love, you require a mind that is not confined in identities. Confined in identities, how will you love? Only a clean, pure, innocent mind can love. It is not a question of mother and son. It is a question of the mind. Does the mother have that mind? And if the mother has that mind, then her relationship will be loving not only towards the son, but towards entire existence. You cannot have a mother who is very loving towards the son, but shoos away the beggar boy. So the beggar boy is there, empty stomach. And the mother says, go away, go away. And to her own kid she says, come here, Lala, eat a little more. Obviously this mother knows no love, neither towards the beggar nor towards her own son. Because it's a state of mind. A mind that cannot love. It will not love anybody. Remember, it will not love anybody. You cannot claim that, well, I do not love the entire world, but I love these two persons. It is impossible. That is our fancy. That I hate the entire world, but I love you. It is impossible. It is impossible. It is like saying that there is a well. You know a well? A well that has no water has water for two people. How is it possible? If it has water, it will have water for everybody. And if it doesn't have water, it will have dirt and filth for everybody. So that is the reason why all our relationships are either loving or all our relationships will be unloving. Remember, all. The man who is ambitious and violent in the office, he's a totally corrupt employee. He does not like his job at all. He is there just for the sake of money. Can he be a loving father? Impossible. It is not possible. It is against the laws of existence. But we want that. We say the entire day I will be operating from a corrupt mind. But the moment I reach home, I'll be a loving father. It is impossible. It can't happen. It's the same mind. How can it happen? Mind is not like clothes that you come back home and you change your clothes. Similarly, I have kept my corrupt mind in the shelf and now I am wearing another loving mind. It's not possible. The woman who gossips all day and watches all the rotten TV serials, how can she be a loving mother? She will be a very violent and divisive and cunning lady. She cannot love anybody. She cannot love her son, she cannot love the husband, she cannot love the kitten, the dog and its puppy, the birds, the trees, nothing. I was talking about these learning camps. One of the learning camps, I saw this lady. The camp was besides the Ganga, in the hills. And Ganga is beautiful in the hills. It's still untouched. So, clean, relatively very clean. And this lady, what was she doing? She had brought her son. The son might have been 2 or 3 years old. She had brought her son to the river. And the son was revisiting there. You understand this? She was using the river side as a toilet. Now this woman obviously does not love the river, right? If you love the Ganga, you cannot do this to the Ganga. This much is evident that she does not love the Ganga. What is not evident is that this lady cannot even love the sun. You will think that this lady can love the sun. She cannot. Because it's the same mind. Same mind. How will you love? How will you love? You will either love both of them, Ganga and your son, or you will love none of them. Are you getting this? You know, I am collecting money so that my son can do engineering. Right? I work with the government of UP. So what do I do? What do I do? I undercut some money from all the money that comes to build the roads, the highways. And from all this black money that I have collected, what do? I pay my son's tuition fees, my son's college fees. Now when the road is bad, what happens? Potholes, what happens? Do you know who are the people who die mostly on all these roads that have potholes? Bike riders. Young people of his son's age. So people are dying on the roads. People are dying on that road that he spoiled so that his son may do engineering. Now, can this man be a loving father? He's a murderer. He's murdering everybody. One day he will murder his son also. He's actually murdering his son every moment. But it looks like love. You know, my father has collected a lot of money so that I can do engineering. My father has collected a lot of money. It looks like love. It is not love. It is violence. Why don't you see that? Why don't you see that? The woman. I love my husband, but I hate the rest of the world. I specifically hate every woman who talks to my husband. This woman not only hates all the other women, but she actually also hates the husband. She's a murderer. The husband would do well to just get rid of her. But she will say, because I love you, so I am so jealous and possessive. She does not know any love. She is dangerous. She should be avoided. But what will you think? Oh no. I've got such a loving wife. She's a poisonous woman. Run away. Does that not happen in the name of love? Jealousy and possessiveness and whatever, rest of it. And then mother-in-laws fight with daughter-in-laws. That is another kind of jealousy over the son and the husband. To whom does he belong? To whom does he give all his salary? Mother says, before marriage he used to give me all the money. Now the money goes to the wife. Before marriage he used to listen to me. Now he listens to the wife. Expectations, demands. Our mind has been filled with a certain concept about love, which is not love at all. You have watched movies, you have read all these stories, and they have occupied your mind. So you have started thinking that love is the name of all this filth. Love is the highest possibility of the mind. Love is not garbage. And not everybody is capable of love. dull, fearful people cannot love. Do not think that just because you have reached a particular physical age, you become eligible for love. No. Only the clean, innocent, fearless mind qualifies to love. Others will never know love all their life. They may live till 80 years of age, but they will die lovelessly. And that is what happens to 99% of the population. Even in their last moment, in their last breath, they know no love. They talk about love, all right. They know the word Love, but they are unable to taste love even for a split second in their life. Because love, as I said, it requires a fearless mind, a clean mind. A corrupt mind will not know even one moment of love. It will have images of love, all right. But images are not the real thing. You will never know love. That is your punishment. You getting it? Get rid of these images.